Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Erin and I share videos regarding my budget and my finances and how I'm trying to pay off almost $200,000 worth of debt. I've been on this journey for about a year and I have done okay. I paid about $10,000 off in the last year. My goal is by the end of this year to have both of my credit cards paid off as well as my car, and that adds up to about $17,000. But today I wanted to basically just talk to you guys about what I'm thinking about doing after I pay off the car and the credit cards. I have been thinking about this for, I guess, since I moved here into my new apartment, which was back in February. And I think it's just the fact that I continue moving every year into a new apartment, and I'm just getting really tired of it. And I'm getting tired of the fact that I am paying rent to somebody instead of owning my own piece of land and property. And I'm 37, I'm gonna be 38 in November, and I'm over it, and I'm exhausted, and I'm just frustrated with where I'm at. And I know I put myself in this position by adding or having all this debt in the first place. I mean, I put this in my summary of when I started this channel, or this series back last year, that I'm in this mostly because of the student loans, and I'm not even in like my field anymore. So that's frustrating because I literally took out so much loans and I'm not even doing what I should be doing. But my main thing is I don't want to live off of other people anymore. So I don't know, I haven't made obviously a decision yet. I have until the end of the year, which is my goal, to pay off the credit cards and the student loans. Right now I have a bunch of money saved up from just my last deposit, and just like I've been hoarding money because and then I also cut the stimulus check, which I wasn't expecting. I'm not sure if that was an error, because I thought my income was too much, but I got the full amount, so I'm very grateful for that. I still have a job, which again, I'm super grateful for that as well, but I'm hoarding all of my money. And obviously you guys know that I put it automatically went into deferment, my student loans. So that's like $600 a month that is obviously going to continue to go into my savings. And then once everything kind of picks back up, our surgeries kind of get more regular and we're not as slow, and I don't feel like I am at risk of losing my job, then I'm going to put literally everything that I have towards my credit cards. And I think that the credit cards should be paid off by summer, and then I would only have my car to like throw money at. And I don't have this number right in front of me, but I'm very, very positive that I can have the car paid off by the end of the year. And then I was thinking, okay, what do I want to do after that? Do I want to start attacking my student loans? And I know that everybody's gonna say, of course you want to attack your student loans because that's your last debt. And I understand that, but when you have $157,000 worth of student loans, I mean, I was crunching the numbers and doing math and just trying to figure out how long realistically it will take me to pay off the student loans if I make like as much money or if I throw as much money as I possibly could. I'm looking at like 5 years. If I put like $2,400 a month, I'm gonna be in like my early 40s at that point, and I don't really want to continue renting that long. I want to actually own a house, which a lot of people have houses and they have student loans, and I know that I am on this debt-free journey, and the student loans are huge, and obviously becoming debt-free clearly, but I'm really considering at the end of the year, once my car is paid off, to save as much money as I can for a down payment on a small house. Like, I don't even need anything big. My dream, honestly, would be a tiny house, but the legality of owning a tiny house and the resale value and everything, like, I just want something small, but I want land. Like, that's the one caveat of this all. I want land. I want land for animals. I want land for farming. So, and I don't know where I want to live. That's the other thing. I don't know if Connecticut is where I'm going to settle down. Probably not. So that's the other thing. But I mean, it might take me a year or two to save up for a down payment. I don't even know how much you need for a down payment. I was talking to a lender a couple years ago when I was thinking about buying in Lancaster, because there's plenty of land there, and I was, you know, just considering starting to look. And I mean, I talked to a lender and they said I could be approved for around $200,000. But I didn't obviously go through with it. I didn't even go past that part after talking to a lender. I just decided to go ahead and pay off my credit cards and my car first before I did anything as far as like buying a house. So I don't know, I just kind of wanted to make this video to kind of let you guys know what my thoughts are, what I'm thinking about doing. If you have any suggestions or opinions on the matter, I obviously will, you know, hear them out. And I really do learn stuff from you guys and take everything that you guys say and consider them, go through the pros and cons of everything. And I think that that's just, like I said, kind of where my heart is pulling me to get a house. So it would just take longer to pay off the student loans by a year or two while I'm not putting all of my money towards debt, or towards that student loan payment. But if I were to go the house route, once I own a house, if I'm paying almost the same amount of money in rent that I'm paying for a house, then I could just continue throwing money towards my debt. And yeah, it might add a year or two, but then I'd own something besides just a car. I'd own land, I'd own property, I'd own a house, and I could be happy. Like, I'm not happy renting. I'm so miserable renting, because I mean, yes, I'm very thankful that I have a roof over my head and that I moved into a place that is so much cheaper. But at this point, I moved into a house, into a house with that's broken up into apartments, and I don't even have control of my own heat. You know, I don't have control of really anything. And at 37 years old, that's not something that I'm okay with. I have to be okay with it right now, but do I want to be okay with it, you know, 3 years from now while I'm still paying off debt? I don't know, because this is hard. I mean, it's paying off debt and becoming debt free is not easy, and I don't want to be miserable for the next 5 years, because that's realistically how long it's going to take me to pay off those student loans, unless I come across like a massive amount of money, which that's not going to happen. So that is my thoughts. I would really appreciate your opinions, your comments on them. I do value everything that you guys say. And yeah, so stay tuned for videos regarding more styles like this. I have a couple videos coming out next week, and I'm going to do an apartment tour once I get everything on it decorated. That's the last thing I have left to do. And if you have any suggestions on future videos, I would love to hear them, because I love, you know, getting ideas from you guys. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye.